you need to have hope that everything that's happening right now is for a purpose. And that purpose is we're learning how to win games. When the pressure is on, maybe some of these lessons instilled by Rick Tocchet and Sergei Gonchar and Adam Foote are going to translate. Because remember, part of the issue that this team had in the first half of the season under Bruce Boudreau, when they were losing games left and right, is that when the pressure was on, and we know what the pressure was, it was Boudreau saying missing the playoffs would be a disaster, and everyone focused on making the postseason. When they came out of the gates, they had nothing to fall back on when it wasn't going well. When they had adversity, when they had something not go their way, or when they just needed to know what to do with the puck or where their teammates were going to be, right? Moments of crisis, moments of pressure, didn't have it. They were just lost. Mm-hmm. So what you're hoping is everything that this coaching staff is instilling now, and it is a bit of a risk to put hope behind it. Because, again, as you pointed out, it's easy to do these things now. Like someone said, why are you guys creating this false narrative that Dallas was overlooking the Canucks? And I'm like, probably because they were overlooking the Canucks. They're not a very good team. I don't know. It's human nature. If you look at a team that's currently 23rd in the standings, you're like, that's the game we should probably have.
Listener, I asked you, did you watch Bruins Lightning over the weekend? The intensity in that game was 100 times what?
Yes, there's that too.
There are certain teams that you get up for, and maybe it's because you might see them in the playoffs. Maybe you're trying to test yourself. And the Canucks just aren't that team right now. So, listen. Here's the thing. I think, and I'm going to put myself on the record here, I think this is way more sustainable than what the Canucks were doing under Bruce Boudreau. And I would be disingenuous to say otherwise, because I was the one, and actually like one of the few that was like, I hate the way they play under Boudreau. And I was ripping Boudreau all season. I was like, this team is not well coached. This team makes egregious errors. It doesn't look like they know how to play hockey. It looks like there's no plan out there. They're playing. How many times did I say it looks like they're playing beer league hockey?
They don't look like they're doing that.
So
anymore.
When they bring in a coach and they make changes, and fundamentally, to my eye, to the underlying stats, they look different, and they're doing the things that I was sitting there going, you need to do these things. Mm-hmm. Like, I can't just say, well, I still don't believe in them. Like, that would be completely disingenuous. The team is doing some good things now. Do I still have concerns about some of the personnel? Yes, I do. Mm-hmm. I think they need to find a 3C. I think it would be great if they could find another top 4 defenseman. But look at the players they've got on this team. They got a really good goalie in Thatcher Demko. If he can stay healthy, that's obviously going to help them a lot. They've got a really good defenseman in Quinn Hughes. They've got a really good center, 2 really good centers in Elias Pettersson and JT Miller. They got Kuzmenko, who's scoring over 30 goals. And we're starting to see some of their depth guys play important roles too, right? Like, they'll get Mikheyev back next season, and he's a good player. So if they play smart hockey, I think they got a really good chance of making the playoffs next season if they play smart hockey. But the problem is like, even though I'm saying all these things, still in the back of my mind, I'm kind of like, yeah, but as a group, they've never really clutched up when the pressure's on.
Well, that's the key. That's the kicker right there.